evening, everyone. I'm sure you heard, fail often, fail better. The underlying message is about success. In my future, I plan to be a successful businessman, but I realized that there will be times when I have to fail in order to get there. I decided to start the Freire Business and Entrepreneur Club, Creative Currency, because I love business, but I realized I really don't know anything about it, which is kind of weird, I guess. I realized that the earlier I got invested in trying and failing, the more I can learn what to avoid in my future. Starting a business club turned out to be a tremendous learning experience. The first thing I learned was what it takes to actually get something started. Originally, I thought that all I had to do was go tell the activity coordinator, Miss Kate, about my idea. That's what I thought. I soon learned that I had to submit a formal proposal of what my club consisted of, where the club would take place, and I also needed an advisor. I wasn't prepared at all. I immediately left her office and ran to Mr. Jarrett because I knew his business background. I asked him about advising my club, and he agreed to do so with no hesitation. From there, we got things rolling. Within days, I returned to Ms. Kate with a proposal finalized and ready to start the club. I was on a path to becoming the first student in Freire to create a club because I was able to follow through. Here, I learned the importance of following through. In the months following, the club faced a number of failures, but we always seemed to find success in each and every one. There was an attendance issue. Only 7 out of 20 people who registered actually showed up. I soon learned that being invested in the club was a necessary part of being successful. I learned the importance of being invested in my work. As the weeks went along, we partnered with a volunteer of a bank. She dedicated time and shared knowledge, but she was unable to work with us in a way that was conducive to our needs. I quickly learned that the importance of knowing your audience, or in a business context, your client. The next meeting, we were ordering wristbands to sell for the club. The order came in within a week, and the wristbands were evenly split up throughout the group to sell. We let a couple of weeks go by, and we checked up on sales. Both Jason and I sold out all our wristbands, but some members didn't sell any. They did all the complaining and saying, no, my pitch didn't work, but like he'll explain later, he knew that was a lie. Jason said, give them here, we'll sell them. The two of us ended up selling almost all of the wristbands on our own. This was another failure, but it taught me that even leaders have to get their hands dirty to get the job done. Looking back at this experience, I am satisfied. Being a future business owner, I love the concept of starting a project, or even the concept of just building something from the ground up. From the first club proposal to Ms. Kate to the last wristband we sold, this experience taught me firsthand what it feels like to start a project and build upon it in order to better the business. Following Samuel Beckett's theory, I want to take this time in my life to essentially fail and fail as much as possible, so in return I can succeed in life and fulfill my vision at its highest level. At this time, I'll let my good friend and business partner, Jason, better take this.
Good evening, everybody out there. I want to thank Akis, my friend and fellow business partner. The reason why I joined the Business Entrepreneur Club was 2 things I actually created was excitement and experience. I was excited for this business because I get a thrill out of the ability to sell things to people when it's like not really worth what is as much as it's worth. I like to just manipulate a person to buying things. The experience part was last year, me and Akis, we started our little business. We were selling candy, and that's the experience part. And I feel as though if you got those 2 E's in business, you could operate well. And since this is the Business Entrepreneur Club, and I knew Akis wants to be an entrepreneur, I thought that possibly I could learn about the business aspect of things, and if possible, we could do some work in the future. Remembering our strategy from last year, I knew that I had to approach people that wasn't friends, everyone, not just your friends. People I wasn't that close to would be more likely to buy because I could instantly convince them. Consistency was a real important thing. I learned that you had to be and stay consistent when selling. A lot of people in the group said they were trying to sell, but obviously not when I sold half the product and they showed barely none. I realized that there was something really important about recovering from failure, since a lot of people rejected my sales pitch when I felt as though it was actually good. Being a part of the Business Entrepreneur Club made it clear to me that selling people was my strong suit. I get a thrill out of the ability to sell stuff to people for much more than it's actually worth. That's why when I go to college, I'm 100% certain I want to major in business and minor in psychology. This will help me learn more crafty ways of being a salesperson, in addition to being able to appeal to many audiences like I did here tonight. Thank you.